So in advocacy, we advocate, and that means to influence the policies and the regulations so that the people with rheumatic and musculoskeletal diseases and all the other communities, all the other health professionals that take care of them, have the rights benefited by the legislation. So in a way, we try to persuade the MEPs, members of the European Parliament, that they need to make corrections to the regulations and the legislation. That's basically our task. The achievements may seem small, but actually having amendments in the reports of the European Commission or amendments in pieces of legislation have been amazing. For the first time ever, rheumatic and musculoskeletal diseases have been written like that, RMDs, rheumatic and musculoskeletal diseases, in a report on health and safety at work, and another one on cancer. For the first time, rheumatic and musculoskeletal diseases have been related to cancer. And this will have an effect on the research calls, for instance, and on legislation, on plans. So this is a huge achievement, in fact. We need to be recognized. That's our main aim, because nowadays rheumatic and musculoskeletal diseases are like in a second row. It's not like cancer or cardiovascular diseases, and people think, yeah, they're not important, but people has a terrible quality of life when they get a rheumatic disease. So our first aim is to get higher recognition and to be seen as a solid provider of facts and of support of the EU legislation. And I think we're getting into that. We just learn to know more which are our opportunities and how we can actually make us stronger. That's our goal. EULAR is a challenge because most of the organizations are either scientific, that means only a specialist, or only patient. And we have an organization which is extraordinary here that has 3 pillars, patients, health professionals, and other health professionals. And health professionals including rheumatologists and nurses, psychologists, occupational therapists. And we have to make sure that we advocate for the rights of all of them, and sometimes they might clash. So we have to be very careful that all of them are represented, all their voices are heard, and but for me it's an honor to be representing their voices. Well, the Congress is always exciting, and especially this one with all the colors. It is a place where we can meet with people. It is a great opportunity to meet with the presidents of the national societies and the associations so that they tell us what are the needs and they know what we are doing here. Because sometimes this Europe thing is not very well understood. It's also a showroom where we can show what we are doing so that they understand. And it's also a place where I can gather a lot of facts. So I just go through the posters, through the sessions, and then I can get a lot of information to support our fights. We only have one session on advocacy, which is already a good one. It's called Rheumatology in Europe. And I will be presenting what the whole scene is, to try to explain or to translate what are the EU policies and what advocacy means. And then we will see very interesting results on the shortage of workforce for rheumatologists and other health professionals, and also the shortage of drugs and how we are trying to handle that. And we will also see research and the implications on all our EU efforts on research and the research calls. And we will even have representation from an MEP, a member of the European Parliament there. It's a short video, but at this she's there. She's been very instrumental in the health and safety at work report. So we are very proud that she's been with us. We are very proud that she was able to make it to this Congress because it's an amazing achievement that she's here.